Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammad, and today we will learn how to do cross-object referencing or cross-script referencing in Unity3d. There are multiple ways, and in fact, I have already written a document or a blog on this, so you can check out the detailed description here, which I wrote in 2020-21 with a little brief video instruction as well. And there are different pros and cons for each way you can use to do this thing. So we will look some of the method here, and I will tell you the pros and cons of each, because then you have to decide yourself that which kind of referencing method you will use. So for example, this is a sample scene I have. As you can see, a red light here, which is in front of the cube, and another one is the green light, and here is its cube. So now I want to do turn off this red light based on a click on this cube. So let's go to the cube, and we can attach a script here. For example, we called light turn light toggle. We name it light toggle and just create the script. So this is our script, and we have to create a on mouse and method here, because upon clicking on the cube we want to turn on and off the light. So this is our method, and here we will use the light reference, and then we will turn it off. So the first method we can create a private field and get the light reference here, and in order to expose this field we have to use serialize field so that it should be shown into the spectra. And here on the light we can use light dot enable is equals to light enable toggle state. So in this way, if it turn on, it will get turned off, and it is turn off when the light is on. So this is a simple code, and here we have to drag and drop the object reference onto the inspector in order to run this code. Now, if you see the light toggle, the inspector required this light reference. If I run this script, click on this, you will find an error because we did not assign the light prefab yet or object yet. So we just need to put it here, and then we run it again. You can see that it's perfectly working. Now the advantage of this approach is that if I want to turn off the green light on this cube, I can simply use this script here, and then I bring the respective light here. Now if I run this, you can see that the same script is easily usable via this drag and drop functionality. Now suppose we just use a drag and drop method in order to do cross-referencing. This cube required this light, and we just passed it this light here. This is the simplest, straightforward. But if you have a very large project and you can't do manual assignment, or somehow your scene missed these assignment, then you need to do this kind of rework. So how you can control this kind of rework? For this you can use some kind of automatic referencing or dynamic referencing, and for this reason you can use tags and different other things like scripts or even the name of the object in order to do referencing. But here there is a catch. For example, if I want to do the automatic assignment here, for example, I just make it null here and then go back to the light toggle, and here I just use the start method, and then I just use this light is equals to check.find, which will use the uh, name of the game object, and then I can use this light component here. So using the light, we can find this object, but remember we have a different name here. We need to use red light here. So we can use this red light here and save this. Now if I run this again, you can see that in both of this cube click, we are just uh, turning on and off red light, not the green one, because we have a single script here, and it is hard coded into the code that whenever the script loads, start will run and it will load the red light into the light. So if you go to this cube, you will also see the same red light, despite the fact that you have manually dropped the light green on this cube, because we are now using dynamic referencing, but the name is hard coded here. So we don't have to drag and drop here, but in this case, we need some kind of hard coding string. Now, how to overcome this problem? For this, we can use some kind of naming convention here. And for example, we have this cube, and we can use some kind of like this stuff. We can rename it to green. And we can also use this cube to green. Although it's not much recommended because naming can create problem, but I just want to show you some kind of workaround, dynamic workaround for this problem. So now we have a cube red and cube green. So what we will do, we will just extract this information from its name and then put it here. For example, we want we want to integrate here the dynamic string of the cube of of the object. We know that we have the string concatenate with underscore. So what we will do, we will go to the this.name and a split, you will use split. And we'll just need to provide underscore here. Right? We need to provide underscore here. And on the first index, we want to use find object. So we just need to concatenate this thing here. In this way, we will just getting the second part of the string of the name after the underscore, which is on the 1th index. But this way, we can dynamically get the relevant things. So remember, we don't need any kind of referencing here. It will reset automatically. Let me run this again to see that it's working or not. So we got some error. Let me check out what is this. Object tab. We did not find the light object. Let me check what is that. Let me put the thing here, log here to see what's happening. Now, as you can see, we can easily now toggle the lights because we put some information in the name and now we are using that name dynamically. But before this, we got some kind of error on the startup that I want to look. What's that? In here, now reference. green, red, all the things are working fine. Maybe we can find some kind of extra script. Oh, maybe that. Yeah, fine. Actually, the naming is not correct here. It's the green light. Sorry for that. I'm getting that. We already assigned this here, so it was taking that reference. Let me clear this out. Then run this again. Now you can see it's working fine using some kind of dynamic references. So we don't have any reference here, you see, and we did not pass any reference here, but we integrated some kind of a string here, and we just concatenating with the name here in the code. Obviously, if you change the name, then it will lose the reference. It's not a good practice, but uh, if there are better alternatives you can share with me as well. So we have seen two references so far. So we have seen we can use drag and drop option that we have used, and we can also use the find thing using some kind of concatenation for the dynamic referencing. There are other methods as well, like you can use the Gameobject with tag names, and you can also search for a component on the object. This is also perfectly valid to use this. In another video, we will deeply explore other options and their pros and cons. I hope that you will like this video. Thank you for watching.